What's up.com people? My name's a Muffin, and I make videos of me playing video games, put them on YouTube, stuff like that. And today I'm bringing you a video of a game called Nuclear Wasteland. And what that is, it's an Xbox Live Marketplace game that costs 80 Microsoft points. It's in the indie games section. And basically what it is, it's a single-player, one-level game where you just kill zombies. There are blue-collar and white-collar zombies, as you'll see, or at least that's what I call them. And, yeah, I think they're unlimited rounds. I don't know, I've only made it to like 42. Not because it's hard, 'cause it's almost impossible to lose at this game, but just because it gets really repetitive after a while. But for the first 30 levels, it's a really entertaining game, and I'd recommend for 80 Microsoft points, if you have them lying around, just go pick it up and have some fun killing some zombies. I played all the levels of Nazi zombies in World at War so much that it's just like, kind of repetitive. So this game's kind of a change of pace. If you see me standing around, sorry about that. I was replying to a YouTube comment on one of my other videos, and I was a bit distracted. But in this gameplay, I'm going to show you 1 or 2 rounds with each of the 5 weapons. I think it is. There's a handgun. There's a mini Uzi with a silencer, which I'm not really sure why they give it a silencer, because it's not like the zombies don't know where you are. A AK-47, a shotgun, and an M4 with a red dot sight. And I'm going to show you 2 rounds with each one of those. And that actually takes a little while. As you can see, the video is about 10 minutes long. Not entirely sure, which is why I sort of wanted to take this time to talk about the American pastime. You see, a lot of people think that it's baseball or football or, one of those other classic sports that has a huge following. But for me, personally, I think the American pastime is just simply talking about the zombie apocalypse. How many times have you been sitting there with your friends talking about how you would survive the zombie apocalypse? Now, is it likely that we're going to be overrun by zombies? No. But how fun is it to imagine it and to think about what you would do in that situation, which one of your friends you would take, what weapons you would use to destroy them, which is sort of what the great thing about Dead Rising is, because, you can just go through a mall and live every person's dream in the entire world and just wreck face on zombies. Yeah, there's a storyline to it, but if you want to, you can just run around and destroy things. I mean, I just can't think of a better sport than zombie slaying. Now, before I go any further, I just need to express my views on zombies. For me, I think there are 2 different types of zombies. There's infected, and then there's the undead, which is what I'm fighting now. And the undead are the basic, what you see, hands out in front of them, and they're, sort of going around, sort of brain dead. And the infected are like 28 days later, where they are fucking rampaging. They are nerd raging their asses off, and they want to kill you really badly. And that's what the infected are. And those, I feel like, are really almost plausible. And it's kind of, they are way scarier. I mean, yeah, the infected, the undead sort of have the scary thing in swarms, but imagine the same amount of zombies as an infected zombie. I mean, I would not want one of those zombies coming at me with all this blood vomiting everywhere. And just a whole group of those guys would scare the shit out of me. A whole bunch of these undead guys, I think I'd be laughing just killing them. I mean, come on. These guys are not scary. They're just, I'm decomposing and stuff. And infected guys are like, I'm going to fuck your shit up. You will not have a worse day than this. So, now that is out of the way, favorite killing weapons. What would you guys use? For me, I feel like hand-to-hand weapons are just not a good choice of zombies, because as you know, if you get bitten by a zombie, then you are a zombie. If they get any of their infected blood in your system, you're a zombie as well, or infected. So hand-to-hand combat weapons, while they might be fun, just aren't practical to me. If you guys think differently, let me know in the comment section below. But for me, I think the sniper rifle would be my main choice. Not because, I really enjoy sniping in most video games and stuff, and I'm relating zombie killing to video games, but because a sniper rifle is just like, I'm going to stay as far the fuck away from these zombies as I can, because I really don't want to get bitten. I would not want to be a zombie. Because, whenever you think about the zombie apocalypse, you always think of yourself surviving and your friends surviving, but in all reality, or in most likely you're not going to survive. You're probably going to be one of the zombies. So that I want to be as far away from the action as possible, just picking heads off. And also to do that, you have to pick a sort of a location that's secure, some places that zombies can't go. And to do that, you sort of have to analyze what zombies can and can't do. Zombies, for one, I have never seen zombies that can swim for any length. They pretty much just sink. So you may want to consider a boat of some sort, but then also you have to consider the fact that you have to dock to go get food and stuff, and then you have to drive to where there would be food. So it's out of the way of the zombies, but it's also out of the way of the necessary resources that you need to survive. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Anyway, so you'd be out of the vicinity of any of the resources you need. So you can get, maybe a week or 2 weeks worth of food, but what if the zombies don't starve out by then? At that point, you're going to have to dock and you're going to have to go get food. And what if they're guarding all of the docks? I mean, it doesn't sound very plausible for zombies to think of doing that, but at the same time, what if the zombies do have some sort of intelligence left over from whenever they were humans? They would just camp out in front of all the docks around the area you were at, and then fuck your shit up as soon as you tried to dock. So that's the weakness in that. Another thing you could try to do is get on top of a really, really tall building. But again, what that does is, while it's very defensible in that they have to climb lots of floors and you can hear them coming for a long way away, if you're at the top, you have to make your way back down the building and then out onto the streets to go get supplies. Not only that, but if you're in a big building, you're also in a big city location where there's going to be lots and lots of zombies that want to feast on your insides. So I think a tall building sort of place would not be my first pick. Now, if it were me, I would pull I think it was Dawn of the Dead, where they were on top of a mall, or on top of a Walmart maybe. Because, at that point, it's like, you're on top of the building, but you have a really good line of sight with everybody. You're only maybe 2 stories up, and all you have to do is climb down one ladder, and you have access to all this stockpile of supplies. Walmarts have crazy amounts of food in them now. Malls, inevitably, are going to have food in the food court, obviously. And malls are generally pretty centralized in locations like, not necessarily big cities, but in suburbs, which, they're going to have a lot of zombies, but it's more spaced out. It's not like a city where they can just come around a random corner and just eat your face off. You have some timing before they're on your face. So I think that is probably the best place to go. So to sum things up, I want to be fighting undead zombies on top of a Walmart or a mall or something of the sort, and shooting down on them with sniper rifles. Now, the weaknesses, you guys might be saying, "Oh, Alex, what if the zombies get up close? You're not going to be able to no-scope the shit out of them." And my answer to that is, I do what I want. I'll no-scope the fuck out of them. No, I'm just kidding. That's a horrible idea. So what you should do in case zombies get up close is, of course, have a shotgun. A sawed-off one is preferable just simply because of the spread. Because while it's generally accepted that you have to shoot a zombie in the head to kill it, a shotgun with a lot of spread is going to knock a lot of zombies back and sort of give you some space to run. And running, of course, in the zombie apocalypse is important, so make sure you're in shape. If this is coming, just run on the track for a little while. But a shotgun is definitely preferable for that situation. So I'd have a sniper rifle primary sort of thingy going on, and then a shotgun secondary. And explosives, I believe, are really important during the zombie apocalypse. Not necessarily hand grenades, but IEDs, improvised explosive devices, where you can just sort of lay them around like landmines and stuff. So zombies step on them, blow them up, and lots of fireworks and stuff. I feel like those are really important, just simply because, one, they let you know if you are about to be overrun by flesh-mongering mongoloids things, and also it's really fun to watch zombies explode. I've found it is all the fun of war movies with all the hilarity of comedy. It's just they don't see it coming. They make weird faces whenever they step on landmines, and then they just explode and their pieces go everywhere. So let me know what you guys think about zombie apocalypses in the description. This video is kind of coming to an end. I know I've been sort of on a zombie stint lately, but hopefully you guys understand, seeing as it's Halloween coming up and Black Ops will be coming out soon. I'm kind of running out of stuff to do. Halo Didn't catch me like Halo 3 did. Hopefully I'll get into it whenever I have a bit more time. But I'm taking 18 hours in school, which for those that are still in high school, 18 hours is a fuck ton of hours to be taking in college. It's nearly impossible to do with a job and stuff like that, so you just have to be really focused on it. But I'll keep putting out content as I get it. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. The rating really helps me, and subscribing really helps me put out content faster. And I'll see you guys later.